What's good, you guys? Rocky here, and today, by the way, I hope everyone's hope everyone's doing real well. But anyways, today, I have a story to tell about the time that me and another friend almost drowned. So, this happened about 3 years ago, and me and a few of my other friends, we were all chilling at my friend Mitchell's house, and we were just chilling, just sitting around watching TV and stuff, bored. And his dad, we're watching TV or whatever, and his dad walks into the room and he says, "Hey, do you guys want to go to the river and then go to this skate park that we go to called Jaws, and it's over in New Braunfels, like a 10-minute drive away from the river that we were gonna go to." And so we weren't doing anything. None of us had plans or anything, so we told him yeah, and we ended up. But before we went, we couldn't just get up and drive all the way to the lake or whatever, because it's like an hour and 45-minute drive. So but so we decided to go. But before we can go, we all have to ask our parents, make sure it's cool and stuff, and we gotta buy stuff and prepare to go all the way to the lake. And so we had to go out and get snacks, and his dad got to go buy beer for himself. We're not gonna drink beer. We didn't drink beer, but anyways, so we go and we get all the things that we need. I forgot, I think we went to like HEB or something. We spent like 30 minutes at HEB. But so we get everything that we need, and we were getting ready to drive to New Braunfels, and there was so much. I remember I was sitting in the back seat, squished like completely. I couldn't wait to get out of the car, because I remember I was sitting in the back seat with like 3 other people, plus all the shit that his dad, my friend Mitchell's dad, had bought from HEB. I remember I was like in between 2 people, and I had, I think, like a cooler or something below at my feet, so I had like zero space. And that whole time I was just ready to jump out. But anyways, so we're driving for a while, and we finally we get there. And before we just dive into the water, his dad, we ate I think it was Spam. Yeah, Spam. And if you guys don't know what Spam is, it's like a ham and cheese sandwich with like this like spray stuff on it. I can't really remember what Spam is. I haven't had it in a while. But anyways, so we eat our Spam, and we all get into the water. And well, before we get into the water, we went to rent like floaties or whatever you call them, floats, whatever. And they're not those like donut formed floats that I'm pretty sure you guys thought of when I said that. They're like these completely full through floats that don't have like holes straight through the middle. But so we get our floats, and we'll get into the water, and the water, lake water, it's the Guadalupe River, by the way. It's in Texas where I live. And anyways, Lake River is never ever warm. It's never warm when I go, anyways. And I always wear my underwear, my boxers, and my trunks, because you never know what can be in that water, and I don't want I want to be safe, on the safe side. I mean, I'm pretty sure nothing would have happened, but you know what I mean. But anyways, so we're in the water for a while, and we have we have our cooler thing that has all our snacks and drinks and waters and shit inside of it, and we have it with us, and we're in the water for I want to say like a good 30 minutes, and then I guess my friend's dad, lost sight of where the cooler was at. So about 5 minutes goes by, and we look, and the cooler is like, I don't know, like a good 20 feet away from where we are. So one of us has to, separate from the rest and go get the cooler. And my friend Gavin, the first one to volunteer to go try to get the cooler, and he's gone for a bit, and he couldn't get to it, and so I volunteered to go help my friend Gavin to see if we can get it and bring it back before anything goes bad. And so I go over there. I'm pushing myself over there on my float, and because I'm not that good of a swimmer, I've never been that good of a swimmer, so I gotta have my float with me. But so I'm going over there, and I get to him, and where he is, like a good 30 feet from the rest of us, when I get there, the water, the current is like way stronger, and I have to like hold on to the sticks and stuff that's at the bottom of the river so that I don't, float away. And I don't want to keep my hands in there because there's some pretty weird, fishes and stuff inside the water. And so I get to him, and we accidentally knock the cooler from the position that it was at, and it gets further away from us. So I jump out of the cooler, off my float, but I keep it with me. I have my arm wrapped around it. So I jump off my float, and I'm trying to get to the cooler as fast as possible before it gets too far away. And my friend Gavin, he's right behind me for backup, And the first thing I see when I jump off the float is this like mini waterfall, like drop, so to speak. And it's not like one of those huge waterfalls that you see in movies. It's just like, I don't know, like a 10-foot drop. And at that point I'm a little bit panicked because I already know that if I fall, then I'm probably screwed, because like I said, I'm not a good swimmer, and I've never been a good swimmer. And so I ended up I jumped off the float, and I guess I was standing in the water, and I tripped. I remember tripping on something, and I get stuck under my float, and the next thing I know, I fall off my float, and then next thing I know, I fall down the waterfall or whatever it is. It was a deep drop, and I remember I sprained like 3 of my toes from falling, and I landed on my left foot. I sprained like 3 of my toes on my left foot, and I remember, the first thing I remember is I was stuck under my float, and I had no way to get up, and at that point I'm completely freaked out and panicked, and I don't know what to do. And at that point I'm thinking, oh shit, I'm like gonna die, I'm gonna drown. And my friend Gavin, he doesn't drop from the waterfall or whatever, to stay on the safe side. They were telling him not to, and I'm stuck under my float, drowning, and I'm thinking, well, I guess I'm gonna die right now. And out of nowhere, some random guy swims up to me, and he pulls me up by my foot, and and when I get out of the water, I'm gasping for air, of course, gasping for breath, because I could not breathe. I was holding my breath for about a good, say like 45 seconds before the nice man pulled me out. And when he pulled me out, after about 2 minutes of struggling for air, the first thing I did was went up to the dude, and I hugged him, and I was just praising him. I was like, thank you so much, you saved my life. And he's like, yeah dude, no problem. And yeah, it's pretty much, so I thank the dude, and I get connected back with my group, and yeah, that was pretty much one of the worst experiences of my life, and that is definitely the main reason I'm terrified of big bodies of water. Like, I don't like going to the beach, the lake, the river, you know, whatever it may be. You know, I'm gonna get some pool with regular swimming pools, but not big bodies of water, you know. I mean, I know some of you guys can probably relate to me, but yeah, guys, that was pretty much just a story about the time that I almost died. Yeah, thankfully I'm still here today. But anyways, that's pretty much the story, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay, and that is it. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I will definitely keep bringing these videos out. And yeah, I will see you guys later.